Hey guys, so this is using the iPhone 6 in 2021. Um, this is a little hard review, just because of the fact that the only iPhone 6 I can really use with any SIM is this one. Although this one's unlocked, it's got a text now SIM on the Sprint network. Kind of complicated to explain. I tried to explain it in another video. But this has iOS 12. This one has iOS 10. And if your phone has, these older OSs, even like if you were on something with iOS 13, you should definitely be holding on to your old phones with old iOS versions because they're getting, harder and harder to find. Like you see my 6S here, we got 13.6.1. On here, we got 10.2, which I like iOS 10. iOS 10 was probably one of my favorite versions. Maybe with the exception of iOS 11, it was okay. There's problems that I have with iOS 10, but that's not about that. It's about the iPhone 6 in 2021. I don't have to tell you about the iPhone 6. You know about the iPhone 6. It's got, not that great of a battery, less than 2,000 milliamp. It's got kind of a poor front-facing camera. I think is 1.2 megapixel, because I think on the 6S they switched up to 5 megapixels. I'm pretty sure. But, on the back here, on the back here, you got aluminum, you got your camera lens here, dual tone flash, or whatever you call it, microphone, and, of course you had the bending problem, of course, and the camera is by no means bad, it's not the greatest, It can shoot 1080p video. It's an 8 megapixel camera. It's okay. It's not something to, if I put 1080p video on this versus 1080p video on this camera that you're watching, you could tell the difference from my 12 Pro Max versus the iPhone 6. Camera technology change, that makes sense. But I do think that the iPhone 6 is a good deal in 2021. The price is debatable. It's going for about $80. And iOS 10, if you want to know how that works, it's kind of usable, but, most apps should work. Some apps will work, and a lot of apps won't work. It just depends how old they are, and pretty much so far I've had older versions of apps being downloaded. Like, Philo does not look like that anymore. Like, Philo, my 6S Philo looks like this, see? The speed test app is a little bit different inside the app. So is YouTube, but I don't think it's bad. And I didn't pay, I bought both collectively for $80. So I have really about 40 or 50 in it, depending if you count the used screen replacement. So it's not a bad deal. But it is getting harder to use such an old phone. If it was on iOS 12, like my gold iPhone 6, might be a little bit more justifiable, but just the AA processor wasn't that good, low battery, so you gotta get replaced, and just low RAM, all adds up to an okay experience. But I wouldn't, if it was my money, I wouldn't buy the iPhone 6. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.